Mhm. So, hi everyone. Today we are having Maria from Mintbase with us, and Maria going to present for us new
Should I
toolkit
start?
of Mintbase.
Sorry, I had some noise. I couldn't hear you well. So
Yeah,
I
I
hope
started.
everybody can hear me okay. My name is Maria. I am a community manager for Mintbase, and I want to talk to you guys today about what Mintbase is and what you can do on Mintbase and what we have been doing in the Mintbase lands in the last time. So welcome everyone. If you have any questions, you can just pop them in the comments. I can see them. Good morning to you too, Juden. Nice to have you here. Okay, so first things first, I hope the audio works. Last time it didn't work, but let's see. So here.
Okay, so what is Mintbase? We are not a platform. We are not a platform. Mintbase is not a platform.
Did you hear it or no? Anna?
Yeah, I think we can hear it.
Okay, cool. So Nate basically says we are not a platform. So what are we if we are not a platform? We are an infrastructure toolkit for you to build anything you want to build on here with NFTs. So what's that? So well, toolkit, but also a marketplace deployer where your backend solution or your secondary marketplace, you can do a lot of things with Mintbase. And I will get into the itty bitty details now. So what is the Mintbase toolkit? What does it hold? What can you do with it? So on Mintbase, we will go on the UI later on the site and I will really show you how things work. But you can create your own smart contract very, very easily with 3 clicks. And these smart contracts are incredibly powerful. You can add minters, you can give people the permission to mint on your smart contract on your store, and you can remove minters. You can set default royalties and revenues. That means that you decide for every token that will ever be constructed or minted on your smart contract, you can say, oh, I want 5% to go to this wallet or DAO or smart contract address, and I want 3% from the royalties going to this. So you can set up to 25 splits in the royalties and 25 splits in the revenues. It sounds very confusing, but when I go with you through the UI, you will understand it better. But yeah, basically you can create NFTs, transfer NFTs, burn NFTs, create smart contracts, manage your smart contracts, and you can list your NFTs for sale and an easy, simple sale or in an auction. So these are all the options that you can do through mintbase.io. But if you're a developer, and I hope that we have some here, it's very interesting for you guys to know that everything you can do in the UI you can also do via the Mintbase JS. Just let me check. I hope you can hear me better now. I think I was wearing the headphones on the wrong side.
I think we could hear you well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better now. It's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so everything you can do on the UI, you can do via the code. Everything is open sourced, and you can create any kind of product on top of the Mintbase toolkit. If you are a developer and you're interested in learning more, you can scan this QR code, and it will show you what we have for you to start building right now. Okay. Mintbase has been hacked in 2018 by Nate, who was the guy in the first slide, in Prague on like a hackathon situation. And since the beginning, he was focusing on utility NFTs. He was like, we could do so much more things on blockchain than just send money, but we could really have people using this mechanism for utilitarian things. So, for example, you can do ticketing via NFTs, you can have memberships, you can have the redeeming of a physical item. That means you have the NFT, go somewhere, burn the NFT, and get the physical things. We've done this here in Lisbon with 10 different restaurants. So super fun, where you could get food or even skateboards or spray cans with NFTs and with this redeeming system. And we just think that you can do lots more with NFTs than what people are using until now. You can use them in everyday things, everyday transactions. And for NFTs to really be able to be util, to be practical, they need to be scalable and it needs to be easy to use. And these are two things that we provide on Mintbase. It's an infrastructure that is usable and scalable, and you can do pretty much anything you want to create with NFTs ever. We have practically everything ready for you to use it, and you don't need to use it on our UI, but you can use it on your product in the backend. So why did Nate or why did Mintbase opt to go from completely on Ethereum in 2018 to Near? There was this whole process of rewriting the whole code to Near, and that was because Near is a proof of stake blockchain. It's a WASM chain. This is interesting for developers. And it is a sharded blockchain. That means it's very much faster, it's scalable, you can make so much more in so little time. It's really cheap, like cost effective, not cheap. And the ecosystem is super friendly, not only for like creators, but also for developers. Yeah, I will go to talk about our grants program in a second too. So if you're interested in building a Mintbase, I would keep tuned in. Okay, so why would you build on Mintbase? First, you have the minimal gas fees, and we're working a lot on interoperability. There is new things coming, so stay tuned with that. And you can have your own storefront. You can customize it. And our team is super, super responsive. So if you join our Telegram channels or Twitter, you will see that if you have a question, we will be very, very happy to help you because we really want to see people building their businesses on blockchain with our help. And everything you mint or create on Mintbase is also automatically stored on our Reef because we really value decentralization and it's just more secure this way. Okay, so here I will show you some products that have been built on top of Mintbase. This is a virtual gallery where you are walking around in Barcelona and you have 3D objects that are like projected in augmented reality, as you can see there. And these objects are NFTs minted on Mintbase, and you could buy the NFTs through their application. So they didn't need to create their own marketplace for their app, but they could just use Mintbase in the backend. And the cool part is that you don't need to put the Mintbase logo anywhere. And we'll be very happy to help you build the things you need on the NFT side. Then we have 3XR, which is a virtual gallery company that is also built on top of Mintbase. They have the custom galleries, which are these ones, where you can, in 3 steps, create a custom gallery. So the first thing is you choose a template, you choose how you want the gallery to look, then you choose a sky color, and then you choose your NFTs that you want to have in your gallery. And this gallery is augmented reality compatible, it's VR compatible, like you can use goggles or your phone, and it's multiplayer, so you can meet your friends in there. So here on the side, you can see how it's the process to choose your NFTs. And here you can see 2 examples of custom galleries. The craziest part about these is that they are NFTs themselves, so you mint the NFTs of the galleries. Next project is Gorilla Shops, and they basically just created a new storefront for your NFT shops. So if you don't want to go to Mintbase, you can just use Gorilla Shops and have it like your own URL. It's totally separated from Mintbase. You can add blogs and you can do lots of things. And for you to use it, you need to own one of these bananas. And if you have one of these bananas, you can create your Gorilla Shop store on top of your Mintbase store. That will show you, it will give you a more individual personalized store experience. And actually, let me just come back here a second. This is a great example of a Mintbase store extracted to the Gorilla Shops storefront. So you can log in with Near and buy on that page the NFTs. You don't need to go to Mintbase. It's just happening in the backend. And the last project or product being built on Mintbase that we want to talk about is Mint Ticket. And actually on Tuesday this week, we were at the cinema here in Lisbon, and some of the tickets were NFTs. So people were coming, scanning a QR code, and entering the cinema with NFT technology, which is transparent and decentralized, and you can't fake it, which is practical. Okay, we will get over this theoretical part. It's a bit boring, I know, but I will show you how things work in a second, and I will also answer any questions you have in a second. So these here are all projects that are building on top of Mintbase, and they have their own stores or their own applications, and they just import the information from the Mintbase system. Actually, with Crypto Judas, we did a party too, where the ticketing was done via NFTs, which was also super nice. You have drinks, the redeeming of like really cocktails through NFTs was also really nice experience. We're living in the future here. Exactly. So this was the little Mintbase presentation. That is our team. All very nice people. We're 12 engaged persons that want to make the world a better place and see a new economical system emerging from the Web3 possibilities, right? So to have a more transparent and decentralized future is what we want to see happening. Hope this gave you a good impression of what Mintbase is. Let me go through the comments here. Okay, a link to the Telegram group would be great if someone could post that. I don't know if I can.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria. I already posted in comments and it's here.
Perfect.
As well, link on Twitter if somebody is interested. And
Great.
thank you for amazing presentation. I have actually one question. Maybe it's more theoretical, but it would be interesting for me if you could discuss a little bit, maybe some challenges for a person who starts to implement like practical NFT for their businesses or like for their projects. Maybe from your experience, there is some challenges that Mintbase can help to overcome.
I mean, if you want to create NFTs, we can help you with that very easily. If you want to create your own smart contract, we can help you. If you want to have a redeeming system, we have all of these things on Mintbase. I will actually show you around on Mintbase now. Let me just go to the main page and share my screen again so you can see how things work on Mintbase. Share screen. Chrome tab. Exactly. So this is Mintbase. When you arrive on mintbase.io, you come to this page. You can see that you have lots of buttons here. You have the create button, which is really, really important because if you click on here, you will be minting or you will be creating NFTs or a new store, a new smart contract. And here you can see all of the stores you are a part of. But if you haven't logged in yet, you will need to first connect your wallet here. It's really easy. If there's someone in the public that doesn't have a Near wallet yet, you can send a DM to our Twitter and we can send you a little link with an onboarding airdrop so you can create your wallet. It's very, very easy. You can just ask for a link in our Twitter. It's just Mintbase, very easy Twitter account. And then you create your wallet, you log in here, and then you click create. And if you are not part of any store, you have two options. You can create a new store. So for example, open web sandbox, and you put OPOVS. And if you click deploy store, they will ask you for 6.5 Near. This money is not given to Mintbase, but it's used to deploy your store. So you have the store the gas fees, and you're paying also about storage. If you want to have more details, you can just click here, and then you will be redirected to your wallet. In this case, I'm not creating a store. I'm just showing it to you. So you would click approve, but we're not doing this. So I will cancel it. Actually, if you want to see how that would work, we can go to the test net where you can test all of the things for free. So you would go to create, new store, and you would say open web sandbox, you stream, and you would call it OVS. And then you go to your wallet. It's on testnet. So this money is all joke money or testing money near. So this is nice because I'm not really spending anything, but it costs $35 to create your own smart contract, which is super, super affordable, which is important to us that people have chances to, if they're not really familiar with blockchain yet, that they're not too scared with the prices. So that's also a good reason why we moved to to Near. So now we created a smart contract, and I want to know what I can do with my own smart contract. So I will go to the settings, but let me go on mainnet. It's easier. So if I go here and I have my smart contract, this is new base that I created, and I go to the settings, then you can see I can add minters. So for example, Anna, what's your near name? What's your wallet name? So I can add you as a
Yeah.
minter here.
So my new name is Anna Nastya, and I can share it.
Anna here, like this.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yes, like this.
Okay, so I will add Ananastia to this smart contract. That means she has the rights now to mint on the new base smart contract. If anyone here wants to be added to the new base smart contract, just send your wallet in here, and I can add you. There's a nice question. Do you have a walkthrough guideline for people who want to get into writing smart contract, or those who want to get started with buying or selling NFTs and earning from them? It's a good question. I'm not really sure if Mintbase gives you a work. I think let's put it like this. I'm not a developer, so this is where I get a little bit confused, but I can show you around the developer tools that you can see on the GitHub and the NMS profile, and then you can see if that answers your question. But basically, our stores, our smart contracts are open source, so you can basically copy that code if you want. And to mint to, you can also just take the code and insert it into whatever you need, but you can also just do it through the UI. And if you have real questions, it's the best to ask them in our group, the Telegram group, because then the developers can directly answer you. Hope this answered your question for now.
Thank you, Maria. It seems like it's very easy first step to get known about NFTs and just to try it on practice if you have any idea or any business or
Yes,
as Charles wrote, like community of people. So
exactly. So I will just continue with the walkthrough for I'm gonna be fast.
mm-hmm.
This is the settings for your smart contract. So you can add minters, you can set default royalties. So here yesterday in the workshop, I put 3% for me, but let's say I want to put 2% to ananastia.near, and then I save it. And then we have 5% royalties decided by the store owner, by me, or by this wallet in this case, that the owner of the store can decide how much default royalties will be there. So that means that every person that comes to mint on the smart contract they can't change this. So you have 5% of the royalties already used. You can have up to 50% of the total value in royalties if you want. And the revenue is like the first sale. You can also put what you need here. And then you can also transfer the ownership of the whole store. If you want to give this store to someone, you can just send it to them. So if I go on create here on the new base store and I click mint, you go directly to the minting page. So if I want to mint 50 NFTs, open web sandbox AMA test. And you can upload an image here. Let's see what we have. I have nothing interesting here. Just going to take this print screen of this beautiful artwork from Crypto Voxels. I will put art here, put some tags, YouTube, live stream. Oops. And you can just put whatever you want. This is the cover image, and then you have the main image, the Forever Media, where you can put up to 30 megabytes, whilst the cover image is only 5 megabytes, right? So here you can put anything, any file. It can be MP3, MPEG, GLB, lots of different things. And here you can see that when we did that in the store settings, you have all of the information still here. You cannot delete it. So if I want to put 30% going to, let's say Regina Nogueira, my colleague, if I want to give her 30%, then I can do that. And if I want to give more revenue to people, I can also do that. You can add a date. If it's like a cinema ticket, I can say, oh, it's only valid from the 9th to the 14th of June. And you can add forever document. So imagine like a certificate or like legal paper that you want to add to your smart contract, to your NFT. You can add it here. You can add a location. So for example, Lisbon, where I'm based in right now. And you can add a website and custom keys. And then you click Mint Me. And then you will see how much money it costs to mint 50 NFTs. 1 second, needs to charge here. My internet is having issues. While this is charging, let me see if there's more. I actually have a community of people I moderate, and I believe they would love to know more about Mintbase. Charles, we should maybe have a AMA with your guys too. We can have a little reunion with your community too to show them around. This is not charging, but it's less than 1 cent of a dollar to mint all of this. So I can go here, and now I'm minting all of these tokens at once. And now near is $5.30 or something. So I paid 0.00001 near. This is not, it's not 1 cent. This takes some time. It's very, very cheap.
Nice opportunities to start, by the way, because since near is so low, it's nice opportunity to try something new and to start.
Yes, exactly. This artwork is actually done by Jill. So if she one day sees this, awesome and beautiful. So what you can do here, you can list it for a simple sale or an auction. So let's say, okay, I want to list I have 50, right? So I want to list 10 for 2 near as a simple sale. Okay. And then to list it, you pay, I think, 0.004 per NFT, but because it's 10, you pay 0.44. So to list or to offer for sale 10 NFTs, you will pay 20 cents of a dollar, which is also very affordable. And yeah, and then we created this thing, and now it's open on the market and anyone can buy it. And if I want to also put this takes some time to charge. We had this in the last workshop. It takes like if it charges, yes. So I go to auction and I say I want to put 5 NFTs for an auction for the minimum bid of 1 year. That means nobody can bid less than 1 year. You can also already see that we have 10 listed for sale. It will be 15 now with these, right? And then we list for sale. And this is super cool because you can decide how you want to commercialize your things. If you want to have a simple sale or an auction happening, you can also, if you don't want to sell the things, you can also just send them, like transfer them. And it's really nice. I really like that you can transfer, you can batch transfer. So I can say I want to send 3 of those to Anastasia, that's near. I want to say, oh, Nastia. Ananastia, that near. I want to send 1 to myself. And I want to say, I want to send some to someone that put their near address here. Nobody did, so nobody will get one. I mean, it's just to test. So we're sending 4 tokens in 1 action. And this costs us nothing again, like 0.000001 near. Not less than 1 cent of a dollar. And yeah, this is basically what you can do with Mintbase. And you have also, what's the last thing I will show you? It's 2 things. It's the virtual gallery that every store gets and the redeemer. So for example, we were talking about the new base store, but we can also just take this store here that we have on our nice hero section, the flat. The flat is actually a real art gallery in Menorca. I think it's in Spain. I hope I'm not wrong. But you can see they have all of these NFTs minted, these art pieces that are physical art pieces too. And it's really
Mm,
cool because
it's lovely though.
every contract, it's what?
That's lovely. The artworks are
It is
like
beautiful,
super
right?
nice. Mm-hmm.
They are, yes. And then if you want to see the virtual gallery, every store contract has this. You click on virtual gallery. Oh, and then I need to share the other screen, wait. It's a bit complicated. So I here, stop screen sharing, and I will share a different screen, which is now what opens automatically. I will just share the whole page, it's easier. So this is the automatically generated gallery for the flat. That means they didn't choose anything here. This is just, okay, I have a smart contract on Mintbase. That means I have a gallery. And you can walk around it. You can go very close. And something that is super nice is that you can, if it's a 3D object, so for example, I will open another store. So I will just change the URL here. I will put team Mintbase. This is our Mintbase team. Not everyone is minted yet, but we're getting there. So if you go into the team Mintbase smart contract, we're going in there because we have GLB files. And GLB files are like 3D things. And it's fun to see them in the metaverse because just cool. Okay. So if I enter here, I can walk around. Oh, there is someone. There's Mintbase 2 near, is also online. You see it's multiplayer. And did you see Till? Here you can see Till in 3D programming. Very nice. Or you or you can see me. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm working here on the Telegram, as always, with my nice socks. Or we can see Marcelo, which is our designer. He's meditating, right? Keeping calm and all of the blockchain craziness. And this is already cool, but you can go in a private room for this individual art piece and you can walk around it. So if I go in here, I can go and walk around it. It's like his personal exhibition room. You can see that behind he has he's wearing the Mintbase shirt. You have a little description always. And yeah, so we're going back to the store. And let me see, let me see, maybe who can we buy? Maybe there is a till that we can buy. I'm not sure. But what I want to show you, what I'm trying to show you, oh, he's also sold out. Okay, let me try then. Last thing, last try. We can go back to the flat, for example. This was the first one that we were. And you can see, we'll go to this one. Let's see if these are sold out. If they're sold out, I give up. They're also sold out. Okay, if they weren't sold out, or they can be sold out or not listed. If you can buy them, here above, go to store, will be buy with near, and then it directly brings you to your near wallet. So that's cool. Yes. Okay, last thing. I know we already are about the time, 1 minute, is the redeemer function. So for example, we had Mint Ticket doing ticketing. Oh, it's without the E. Mint Ticket, we're doing ticketing for the cinema. There's a cinema here in Lisbon happening called Black Cat Cinema. And the last movie was King Richard, and the first movie was Parasite. So you would buy this NFT, which is the ticket, and then if you buy it, they would send you 1 free popcorn and 1 access control for the movie. And these are the things that you would burn. So if we go to the Redeemer, you can see that Mint Ticket burned 1 access control for King Richard 1 day ago. That's because they were doing something. But here at 2 days ago was the event. So you can see I went to the event, me here, Maria, and I burned an access control and I burned a popcorn. So I entered the event and I got a free popcorn. So this is how you can control really who has the NFT and who is doing everything right. Because if the ticket was just an NFT, I could show you my ticket, go into the event and send it to someone outside, and then they can show the same ticket again. So this is a way to really control everything that needs to be controlled. Okay, cool. Perfect. I think I'm done now. So
Yeah.
now is the perfect moment that you have any questions. Happy that I hope you like it. And please, if you have any questions, really write them in here. If you have no near wallet and you want to create a near wallet, send a DM to the Mintbase Twitter. I'm online here and I'm sending out some little near drops to people that want to create their first wallet. And if you want to be added to a store, also just write your near wallet in here. Feel free to do that, and I can just add you to one of our open smart contracts.
Yes, thank you, Maria. It was like really, really interesting. And yeah, I think we can wrap it down. So if nobody has questions, but I see a lot of comments that it was very educating and very nice, and I totally agree with the people. Maybe just in the end, you could advise or like suggest maybe like some projects that you're following from Mintbase. So like some maybe your favorite art projects or something like this.
So there is 2 projects that I always really like to talk about. One of them is Gambiaha. Gambiaha, maybe I can show it. I will just show it again. Gambiaha is a collective of artists and a DAO, and there are more than 190 minters in that smart contract. So Gambiaha is written like this. This word is a Brazilian word. I'm a Brazilian person. So it means, you know, when you improvise to make something work. So imagine, I don't know, imagine you don't have a shower head for your shower, and then you put like a bottle and make plastic bottle and make
Okay.
holes in it because you improvise something to make it work. It's a very Brazilian word, gambiarra. And they minted 9,000 art pieces, which is super cool. They have the galleries. These are the galleries I showed you, the 3XR custom galleries. And then you can see they are 195 people. Lots of people in the store that mint on that store. And another store that I really like is the near NFT trends. I don't know how to find it. Can I find it like this? Yes. So this store is the Transgender Museum of History and Art. And it's also started by Brazilian people, so maybe I'm
Mhm.
biased, but we just have a very active Brazilian community on Mintbase, which I really love. And you can see that they create very strong art, very like graphic. Like it's not something that you walk by and you're like, oh yeah, something. You're like, oh, what's happening here? It's kind of
Mhm.
like, you know. So this is
Yeah.
really fun to see. Um, I really like this. And there's something. The last thing that I will talk about today is something really cool happened today, and that is that every smart contract on Mintbase is listed on DAppRadar. Do you know DAppRadar?
Yep.
So
I'm
you
not
know,
sure if others know, but yeah.
so DAppRadar. Let me show it here. DAppRadar is like an interface or a platform or whatever they want to call themselves, where you can see all of the applications on in blockchain on the different blockchains. So you have Near here, you have Ethereum, Solana, Wax, whatever, and you can see all kind of different things. And what happened today is that they added Near here, and every store, every smart contract on Mintbase appears here as their own application, which is awesome. So you can see how much was sold in each smart contract in the whole time, and you can see lots of things. So it's really cool because it really shows you that your smart contract is not just an UI thing, like a superficial thing, but it's really you own this, and you can take the smart contract and put it into an application, or you can do whatever you want with it. You really own your things. You're not coming as like on other platforms, for example on Paras, you mint on Paras smart contract. So basically you are minting on their smart contract and they have some power about your tokens, while we give you all the power about your things, and we give you all the autonomy to manage the stuff the way you want to do it. Exactly. That's the last thing I wanted to show today. Oh, you didn't
So
see it. I didn't share
hmm?
the right. I didn't show it. I was showing Twitter the whole time. Or
Let's
did you
see.
see? Ah, let me show
No, but
it.
like, hmm.
It's just, I'm sorry, just last thing. So here, DAppRadar. You can see here if you click on near and the NFTs, if you go NFTs, and
Mm-hmm.
then near, you see all of the stores on Mintbase. These are all stores of the Mintbase. So you can see NearCon has generated $50,000 in revenue. Our Street Art Collective had made $8,000 already. So you can see how much money was generated in each store, which is cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the confusion, but now I finished.
Okay, so thank you so much for this inventory. It was very, very nice. And yeah, if you have any questions, guys, I think you can join like Twitter or Telegram of Mintbase and also reach out to me or Maria. It would be
Yes.
very nice. So yeah, I think we don't have any more questions, so we can wrap down. Um, yeah, have a nice day, everybody, and thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming, and please contact me if you have any questions. Very easy to find on Telegram. I'm Maria Mintbase. I will be
Mm-hmm.
happy to answer anything you need.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.